Hello, this is Adani here with another read-in. Hope you all are doing well on this beautiful day. Let's see what messages want to come out for you today. If this is your first time on my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's see what messages wants to show up for the collective today. What do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know, Spirit? The Hangman. The Hangman is here. So this is a situation where someone feels like that they're not able to make any type of movement right now. There could be possible delays in a situation. I'm also getting that you could have met someone recently. This person could have Pisces in their chart somewhere, maybe sun sign, rising, moon sign, or their Venus. This person just recently came out of a relationship, so they're at a standstill. They did meet you and are attracted to you and would like to definitely go forward with you in a romantic way. But it's almost given like whatever happened with their separation from their previous partner, there's still some unfinished business as far as them trying to tie up loose ends, and they're not going to be able to fully um, give to this new connection that they found with you. Okay, so you might notice that this person is going to be doing the bare minimum. It's not because that's what their intentions are, it's because they're still trying to undo and and free themselves from the previous relationship. And it's to the point where they're not sure, they can't really see a way out right now, and as you can see, it's very hazy and cloudy behind them. They just, and this could be something where I can't say it's mental because this is a major card, so literally they could be tied up. Maybe they're still living with that person. Maybe they had a, shared bank accounts. There's something that's, they have to be very strategic with their movement now, because any any mistakes could actually cost them. That's how they feel. Okay, yeah, they're still going through some type of like battle. There's something going on in their life. They might not have verbalized this to you. So if you're dating someone, you just recently met someone, this might not apply to everybody, but a few who this message is for, you will resonate with this. If you just met someone and you're wondering why they haven't really, they're not completely like all in, they treat you nice, the attraction is there, but you notice that they're not making a decision, they're indecisive about a lot of things, it's because they're still kind of like stuck in a situation that they're trying to get themselves out of. The person that they were in that relationship with is really giving them a hard time. Okay, really trying to pretty much how I'm not saying this person is a scorned woman or scorned, you know, this, there's no gender here, but this person that they're leaving, or this person that they're getting out of a relationship with is really, doing a number on them. Okay, they could have been married. This could be someone that's just coming out of a divorce. This is someone that's just coming out of a divorce, and, you know, maybe like less than a year or maybe almost a year, and they're still trying to get their stability back. They're still trying to get their security back. They're still trying to rebuild their life again after this nasty breakup. But, you know, with the universe, we don't control when we meet someone, when you meet the one, and they weren't expecting to meet you and run into you. And when they did, they just felt like, wow, how did I just meet the one? This person, they loved the interaction that you guys had when they initially saw you. Your spirit was gentle. You know, they just felt something very positive with the sun. It's like when they met you, it's almost like all this time they've been in this energy where, you know, as you can see, it's foggy behind them. They felt like, oh, I don't think I can ever find love. I don't think I can ever find the one. I always, you know, they just felt, you know, nothing ever works out for them. Everyone they, you know, the last relationship, the person was very cold and you know, harsh with their words. And then they met you. I don't know, maybe you had a big smile on your face and very, you know, you just took them to a place that they haven't been in a while, where they felt free, they felt safe, they felt like a child. This is the Sun card. And they're like, oh my goodness, I might have met my person. Okay. And it's a fated situation with the Wheel of Fortune. It was meant for you to come into this person's life to kind of like, you're the one to set them free, to cut down this net that they're in, to free them, to release them. You are this, you know, you brought the Sun, the best card in the deck. With the Wheel of Fortune, so a fated meeting and destiny is taking place here in their life. You could have also been in a situation where, you know, you felt stuck. You felt like things weren't moving. You were having a hard time, you know, making a decision. Maybe you met someone and you had a hard time. And this is now the time when the wheel turns and things are going to definitely start moving in your favor. Maybe you've been on guard. You've been blocking love. You've been blocking someone, or you've been refusing love, refusing to see love. And it's now, you know, it's time. You know, I feel like I'm speaking to someone who has probably gone through a lot of like relationships in the past where they weren't serious. They kept you hanging, stringing you along. You've probably been single for a long time with the Nine of Pentacles. You're single. You weren't really putting yourself out there. You've been hiding yourself. Blocking love intentionally, but you know, the universe has forced this situation, because I feel like this is something that you were resisting, but the universe has forced that situation. As you see here, the Chariot card, this couple here, the reason why you guys are being brought into each other's life is to help each other move from a situation where things were not moving. You know, things were not moving. You know, the same old routine, get up, go to work, come home, have dinner, maybe every once in a while hang out with family or friends, but you know, nothing. So this is the time where this chance meeting is going to bring these two people to get things up and moving again. Maybe get you out of the house. You all start going out, doing things, seeing things, having experiences, possible travel. And remember what I said with that first group, that you are the one that is meant to free this person. You see how she's releasing this whale out of this net. Even with this card here, this person was in a net, and this person, their love is freeing this person. You and this new person is definitely going to have like a telepathic relationship. This person is going to get you because she's freeing a whale. Whales have this ability where they can communicate telepathically. So this is someone that is just like, you and them are going to have a very, very strong connection, that even when you're not with them, you're going to also feel their energy. They're going to feel your energy. They're going to be able to, they're not going to understand it. It's going to seem kind of weird. They're going to probably have dreams, you know, maybe feel like, I don't know if they're going to feel like you're like, you know, I don't know. They're going to feel like, I don't know if they're going to feel like you're getting into their head, like, why can't I stop thinking about this person? You know, it's something that they're not used to. It's something that you're not used to. I also feel like you and this person are going to be working together on some creative things. There's a reason why you're being brought together. I feel like you all are going to go on a lot of vacations, trips, traveling, and explore. There's some type of hobby or something that both of you have in common. It's going to definitely spark your creative energy. Ace of Wands, a lot of passion. That's going to activate your sacral chakra and get the creative juices flowing. Things that you guys are meant to come to be of service to the universe, to the world. So maybe y'all can start a business. Maybe there's something that both of you have, a talent that when you come together, it's going to just, you know, yeah, you're meeting your person. This person mirrors you. The Lover's card. This is definitely a soulmate. This person mirrors you. And like I said, I could be speaking to someone that you and your person are definitely going to be doing something, working together. It might not start initially, but this is going to be a couple that will be a power couple, you know, where you all just come together and just enjoy each other's company. And this idea just comes, hey, let's do this. Let's bake muffins together. Oh, let's start a business. Let's start baking it out of our cars. Let's start, you know, that's an example. There's something where, you know, it's going to lead to some type of like power couple, wealth, abundance, entrepreneurism. This right here, definitely the Emperor. So you're definitely connecting with the leader, someone that's definitely going to come in, and you are going to bring out these aspects in them, you know, because initially they were stagnant, they felt stuck, they felt like things were not moving. But once this starts moving, oh my goodness, it's going to just take off. It's going to be it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. The Lovers, this is your soulmate. This is your soulmate. This is really beautiful, Spirit. I'm going to go ahead and pull one Romance Angels card just to tie up this message. This is for those that I'm just going to title this, You Met the One. So if you met someone recently, they're the one. If you haven't met anyone, you could be meeting someone. You could be blocking that energy. Maybe you're refusing to see love. You're refusing to see. But Spirit wants you to know that it's coming. Okay? True love. I said this is the one. This is a beautiful reading. This is the romance of a lifetime. You've met the one, collective, and bottom of the deck, chemistry. There's going to be so much freaking chemistry. So much. I feel like you guys are going to discover so much together. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So for those of you, you know, when you met someone and you feel like they're not able to give that much energy because they're still trying to unravel themselves from the previous situation that they were in, they're gonna, when it takes off, it's going to take off really strong. When they initially met you, they felt this magnetic attraction to you because you are their true love. This is destiny taking place. I don't know if you prayed to meet the one, if you prayed to meet your soulmate. They're here. I'm also getting that for a small percentage of you, you prayed for a provider, someone that is wealthy. For some of you, this isn't a wealthy person. Not for everybody, but for some of you, this is definitely someone that is financially stable and has their own money that's going to bring security and stability to your life. This is your man. This is your person. This is true love. So congratulations. This is a general reading. It is not for everyone, but if it resonates, please comment down below. And also, if you want it to be your message, because we claim that we're going to meet the one, we will have the one. Comment down below, I have met the one. We're going to call it into existence as if it's already done. I have met the one. I have already met the one. That means the person that you just met, the person in your life, is the one. We're going to speak it into existence. Claim this message. Say, I claim this message in the comments. Okay? Thank you, everyone. Thanks for coming out. Bye-bye.